Represento las calles de mi tierra, mi bandera, ay, mi bandera, Puerto Rico y todos los latinos, sonamos con...
I'm Tom Hannafin from TNA Wrestling. You're watching the Jedi Sports Network.
You're watching Jedi Sports Network with Kev.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network, the home of the Sports Jedi Network and the Smoke Session, the most powerful session in the galaxy. This is the gold standard of true sports fan theory. What's up, everyone? From the square circle to the octagon, from the hardwood to the gridiron. We are the lifesavers and sliders of the sports media all over the platforms of social and YouTube. So what's going on tonight? We are live for Monday Night RAW. With our reactions, we're going to watch along. We're going to have a post show later on, a little bit of recap in the evening. And you already know the vibes. No corporate scripts, no watered down takes, no fake outrage for clicks or for show. Just real fans for real passion at real time. So all real time chaos. You might have a guy take his shirt off. You might have a guy pour water on him or a gal. You never know. Roman Reigns is in the building. Seth Rollins is making moves. And the championships are across the line. This is the go-home show for Saturday night's main event, and it's heating up. So if Raw goes a little bit off the rail, trust me, we're going to go off the rails with it. We're going to have fun, hijinks, as the guys are going to join us a little later. And you never know who might show up, who might come in, who might do a run-in. So before we get into this madness, we got to show love to our sponsors. Of course, that powers the galaxy, the Sports Jedi Network. This stream is sponsored and powered by G Fuel Energy. Fuel your grind. Power your reaction, because if you're watching wrestling with us tonight, calm analysis is not what you came for. You came for some fun, real, exciting, watch-along experience. So we bring the hype, we bring the debates, we bring the meltdowns, the energy strong enough to power a WrestleMania main event. Head over to gfuel.com on your checkout on all the different G Fuel products, either tubs, drinks. You could put in a promo code for 20% off PGH Chris. That's right, PGH Chris for 20% off your order. G Fuel, the official sponsor of PGH Chris TV Productions and associated with Sports Jedi Network. Tonight, also, we are sponsored by Dudewives, because if the WWE gets shitty and creative and messy, at least you don't have to stay that way. Stay fresh, stay clean, stay match ready. So text all in capital letters, Dude Save, to 59463. We're going to send you a code for 20% off all your orders, whether you're doing it on Amazon.com, Kroger.com, Walmart, or anywhere you get your products via online. We'll send you a digital code for 20% off on all the wonderful Do Right products. You don't have to have a sweaty swamp ass all summer long. You can be nice and fresh and clean with 20% off. You can put right back in your pocket. So tonight, stay fresh, stay clean. Sports Jedi Network and Dude Wipes will wiping out the competition clean. And for our final sponsor tonight, we are powered by Blackout Coffee. Wake up, stand up, never back down. Stand up for what you love, for your strong coffee. Go to blackoutcoffee.com. I'm going to give you my promo code, SportsJedi20. You'll save 20% on all the Blackout Coffee. I recommend you the Morning Reaper. It's going to get you up and running, and boy, it's going to get you fuel for the whole day of your grind. Because tonight, sleep is canceled. The takes are going to be hot. The guys are going to come in full lock and loaded. I can't wait. So if you're in the chat right now, you already know what we do. Smash that like button, share the stream, wherever you are. Retweet it, re-like it. And if you're new, we want to say what's up. We want to acknowledge you in our chat. Drop the city you're watching in the chat. We want to also shout out the cities. of all the places, all the countries. We want to definitely give you a shout out, show some love worldwide. This is the Sports Jedi Network. This is live reaction, real fans, real takes, real debates, no filters. Now, let's talk some professional wrestling, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your Mondays are going great. I am ready, locked and loaded. I am excited to have everyone in here. Thank you so much there, as Deed. Fellas, when I'm on the live stream, I can't stop to add you on Discord. I know I see that a lot with the Kick app, and please, if you're going to address me, please, Sports Jedi, I'm nobody's homie. I hate that. I see that a lot when you guys have, and I don't know, maybe you guys spam me or copy and paste a lot on the Kick app. But when you start off with homie, fuck it, you lost me. I'm gonna be honest with you. You lost me right there. Yo, homie, I don't know you. We don't go back like that. I only do that to people I went to school in the Bronx with. I'm not someone online that I don't know. If you're trying to get me to sell me a pitch, it ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna add you on Discord. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So don't with this, yo, homie. I do this every stream in that Kick app. I think I'm about to kick app out the fuck out of my platform because I'm getting annoyed with that. So I just had to get that out of my chest. Excuse me there, to vent, because this is how we're gonna start off a little raw here with that. Now I don't mean to be a little cordial, a little bit irate, but that kind of bothers me with that. You know, start off with something. You know, you get more with honey. You get more bees with honey than with shit. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, try a different approach. Yeah, that's why you ain't selling what you ain't no one buying what you're selling, my friend. All right, so we got Monday Night Raw ready to go. I'm excited. I'm locked and loaded. Hopefully that doesn't derail me from the excitement from what we're watching here tonight. It's the Go Home Show. This weekend is Saturday night's main event from Erie, Pennsylvania, from Fort Worth, Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's going to come from Indiana. That's going to be exciting there to see what's going to be set up. We got a couple matches, some intercontinental title matches. We're going to find out what the card, is it going to be a 4-card Saturday night special, or is it going to be a 5? Remember, this is a long Memorial Day weekend. We also want to start thanking the men and women that put their love on the line and for their freedoms. For we could be here doing streams, serving the country, putting their lives on the line, and going across the seas. Also, the men and women that serve civil duty, whether all across the police, firemen. Appreciate you guys on this Memorial Day. We don't want to wait twice a year to memorize and give you your honor and acknowledge you guys. So thank you guys for all the service men and women in this country that does all their civic duties. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. All right, man. So we're ready to go. The guys will be joining me shortly at the top of the hour. Like we said, we are excited. We are ready to go. Ticket distribution, because I think people get it hard on when it comes with the, how many tickets did it sell? Okay, so tonight's Monday Night Raw is at 9,761. There are a couple seats away from a sellout. 600 tickets away from a sellout. Take it for a grain of salt. If you want to throw a victory parade because they didn't sell out on Monday Night Raw, go ahead. Take your bow. Take your victory parade. When you're 600 tickets away with the prices that they're charging, you know what? WWE kind of won. I hate to say that. I'm not trying to find out who's the wins and losses either. I couldn't give a shit. At the end of the day, none of those billionaire corporations are helping me keep my lights on or pay for my mortgage, which is, you know, and all my bills that are I'm just barely getting by. So they don't give a shit about us. They don't help me. But I just wanted to tell you about the cost of the tickets and where they're at, because I guess you guys in the IWC get your rocks off on that. So I just wanted to bring that out there. Wanted to make sure you guys see that. This is from WrestleTix. I want to give WrestleTix, you know, the credit. Let me, before, you know, I get mentions before I get written in the chat. What's your source? What's your credit? I mean, you know, I've got that several times when, you know, sometimes I just throw things out in the air and the source and the credit is me and they still don't want to believe it. You know, I digress. You know, that person doesn't want to follow me no more. So, you know, anyway, sorry about that, Gerald. I just had to throw that out there. So, yeah, we'll move on. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into the lock and loaded. I'm feeling spicy tonight. That homie comment totally derailed the show right away, right? Huh? It's dude, again, what are you calling me homie? Like, do I know you? Do I know you? Like, dude, you try that in the Bronx back in my 90s. You get smacked. You get slapped. You get smacked. You get punched right in the mouth. Like, yo, I ain't your homie. It's simple. When you grow up in Throsneck Projects, when you grow up at 149, 149 Southern Boulevard, Freeman, Southern Boulevard, you don't talk to people like that. You get punched in the mouth. What is this? What is this? What is this, man? Nonsense. My goodness. All right. We got Roman Reigns. What is he going to address Jacob Fatu? A rematch? Do they do it at Saturday night's main event? Or does Roman Reigns makes the trip over to Clash of Italy? Right now you have Gunther and Cody Rhodes, who is all over the headline. Cody Rhodes is all over the headline of the Clash at Italy's poster. Do they take a back seat? Because then it becomes the measuring contest. Who main events? Who open? Then one guy opens. Is Roman going to fly again across seas for another clash? And last year, I believe, when they went to, I was Clash in France. I'm not mistaken, that he opened the show against Blake Brunson Reed. Is he going to go again across the seas to open up? Or is this Saturday night's main event special staying on the United States side of the country where we'll see Roman Reigns? Because let's face it, with the conditions around the world, at least from the Middle East, I know they're going to go at the end of the month of June to the Middle East. Does Roman Reigns want to go there? Like, that's the question. Listen, if you're a high priced talent and you have that authority and juice and power, seeing what's going on in Saudi Arabia and that in this part of the world, if you have a way to flex your way to go there, wouldn't you want to say, I'm good? I'm gonna be totally honest with you. They're asking me if I could find a way to avoid going to Saudi Arabia for that card. Yeah, I would avoid it. I'm not. He's got a big, and all these professional wrestlers. Jacob Fatu has 7 children. Roman has a bunch of children as well. And all the wrestlers up and down. Not only that, even if they don't have any kids, they have their fathers, their brothers, their sons, their daughters. Why worry the family going to Night of Champions? But that's another story for another day. That's the way I feel about it. I wouldn't want to go there. You know what? And if I'm one of the talent, like Roman said, well, if Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro, Nick Khan are going to sit front row and be at the arena, sitting there in front arena through the whole show, I'll go. I'll go and perform. But you guys, as the head executives that are making in these, multi-million dollars take-home pays, if you guys go sit in the front row, I'll go perform. How's that? How about that? But no one, this is the world we live in. We have another thing that's a lot of people are complaining online that is getting a little long in the tooth. Don't know what direction they go. The Oba Femi Open Challenge. I forgot to bring that up with Chris. PGH Chris, my partner, and Haas on Saturdays. And when we do our program, now we're bringing in K-Dot and of course Nap God, and we have Rain. Don't forget, hey, it's Canary. I want to shout out the crew, Chef Dan. The Sports Jedi Network crew that continues to grow. We have Dex with the smoking session with the DWE television as well. Wanted to give them a shout out as well, acknowledge them. And of course, everyone else that doing their grinds that support us, like Aaron Loves Wrestling, Devin, the Tribal Chief, who does a lot of retweet shares. He's on his own watch along on his own channel on YouTube as well. It's not competition because there's plenty of room to eat, and there's plenty of viewers to go around. So I wish Devin, the Tribal Chief, a lot of respect and love. I know he's been doing it for a while there on the YouTube side, so I wanted to give him a shout out and acknowledge him to him as well. Definitely everyone else that has a watch along going on, hey, kill it, dude. There's plenty of viewers. We're living in a planet. This goes planet-wide, worldwide, that there's billions watching, and you know what? There's plenty of fish in the sea to watch each program. We're someone's cup of coffee. Might be everybody's, but we're someone's cup of coffee. So I wish all these tonight, all the watch along content creators, kill it in your numbers, man. Nothing but respect for you guys. Like K-Dot says, they're in their grind, they're in their hustle. You got to respect their hustle on there. So yeah, that's something great that I learned from him. I learned a nice thing about that as well. And I said, it's true. Because you know what? Treat others how you want to be treated. So if I want to be put over and help and get collaborations and grow a community, I got to do the same. So you got to reap what you sow. I always say. So we got the Oba Femi challenge. So I was talking about Chris before. I wanted to acknowledge everyone in our channel and everyone across the platform. We mentioned it when Oba Femi was scheduled, and the IWC was so foaming under their mouths. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar. Well, you got the Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar. Now they have nothing. They have nothing whatsoever, feud wise, storyline wise, for Oba Femi. They didn't think that plan through. They went with the emotions. That's why you can't book on emotions. You got to book with thoughts ahead, calculated risk, calculated plans ahead. You got to be 5 steps ahead, so forth. The natural, and again, people are gonna, and we said this on our show. We said this many times. And how much time we got left? Monday Night RAW is about to start. Let me get that going for everyone that's gonna watch with us on the court. Definitely there. Let's get that event going. Yeah. So what I was saying was with the Oba Femi, the natural rivalry was Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been bugging Paul Heyman. He was a thorn in his side. Everybody and their mother was injured. It should have been Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, because there was nothing for Seth. There was nothing for Oba Femi right now. And I just gets me so frustrated because they didn't have a plan. If you had guys set up for him on a feud ready to go, no. Also, they could have had Eric the Red or Rollins. Eric Rollins instead of getting rid of him with the Wyatt Six. I understand the Wyatts didn't really, that's another story for another day, but they should have used him. Another big hoss there. They could have had a big matchup between them, but no, they got rid of them. They didn't have nothing else. You can't go Otis. You could have had Eric Red and have them battle for a while. Have at least a couple of weeks feud, but they didn't do that. Even if you were going to release Eric Rowan, you could have had Oba Femi, Eric Rowan, but they couldn't. And then leave. But I don't know. The creative is, that's why they're having so much issues in creative as they're getting the recap here. All right, we got the recap. WWE does a phenomenal job of recapping. If you're a person who's a casual who occasionally or misses the Monday Night Raw, these days with the NBA playoffs, yes. And that brings me to my next note. What's going on, Rams fan? Good evening. Good evening to you as we acknowledge you in the chat. Here's my next thing, what I was going to say. I myself will be taking a lean back on the watch-alongs, on the wrestling, due to the fact that NBA playoffs are here. And with the NBA playoffs, I will be finishing my story as a watch-along to see my Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals to the next level, possibly the NBA Finals, and hopefully we finish our story. I need to finish that. I have 4 years invested in the New York Knicks. This year I didn't, due to the I have my reasons for the changing of where I'm going to consume them. I just didn't have the money to pay for League Pass and yada yada. But now they're on network television where I could see the games at my convenience, where it's not going to cost me anything extra. So I will finish my story with watching along the New York Knicks. We'll be on tomorrow night for the Knicks watch along, as well as Thursdays, Saturdays, and Mondays. Hopefully the series goes short where I can only have to miss a lot of basketball, a lot of wrestling. All right, as Roman Reigns makes his way here. And he was given his title. Once again, another time with Roman Reigns not having the World Heavyweight title in his hands. Here we go. Rams fan, where are we watching from? Salute to you, man. Good evening, sir. Thank you again for joining us here. Appreciate you watching along with us. Thank you so much. So Adam Pearce wants to fire Jacob Fatu. That's the angle they want to go, and Jacob Fatu is already in the building. California is in the building. We acknowledge California. Salute to California. We put our ones in the air to the Golden State. Salute to you. California is in the building. Saludo. Bienvenido. All right, we got Jacob Fatu coming down the aisle here. Fatu's got a new merch. Half his face, half of the Samoan werewolf. I'm not gonna lie, that hoodie looks really dope. Yeah, that's a nice looking hoodie. But why now? When now we're in the summer months. I mean, unless they're going to sell it for cheap and you're going to save it. But hey, he looks like a menace. I wanted to mention this, and I'm waiting for the guys to come on, really to spark a debate, a conversation with the guys. Was Roman Reigns, after having that match backlash with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu, a lot of people say he should be World Heavyweight Champion. He made him. Roman Reigns, even when defeating his opponents, he elevates his opponents. Look at Fatu. Look at Jey Uso. He went on a heavyweight title run. Even though that match with him sucked. Cody Rhodes, after defeating him at WrestleMania 39. LA Knight, Logan Paul. My point is, when he even defeating them, they elevate. Where it makes it sound like I'm doing Cody hate. Cody isn't in no position to elevate no talent but himself. And that's why his title reigns it's holding back, my opinion, the WWE, and especially SmackDown, because he's not elevating any other talent. What has he done for Carmelo Hayes in defeat? Carmelo Hayes had shit for almost a year. Ricky Saints now, and granted, the crowd is not giving him any love, but you put him against Cody right away. That wasn't a good one. You could talk about so many disconnects. I just don't want the feud to drag to SummerSlam. Oh, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I don't think it was. Now the cousins, we got the Usos in the building. You were supposed to acknowledge him. Jey Uso's got a new haircut. Here we go. I just want yeah. All right, man. Thank you, everybody's watching on X, on Rumba, Twitch, Instagram Live. Appreciate everyone on Truvo, Kick. Thank you so much. On YouTube as well. We got a nice crowd here tonight. Oh, we said what? We're back in prison now? Jey Uso's got a chair, and Jey Uso just got hit by the Samoan werewolf. Here we go. Oh, Tongan death grip on Jimmy. He got the Tongan death grip on Jimmy. Oh, a chair shot. And Jake did not sell the chair shot. He got hit in the back and did not phase him. It just tickled him. And now he's getting the Tongan death grip. He's got the Tongan death grip, and I can hear K-Dot saying Zaddy. And the crowd is chanting for the OTC, and here comes Roman Reigns. It took him long enough. And attention now divert to the Samoan werewolf. To the OTC. Here we go. Roman, a little hesitant. He should be jogging down there. His cousins aren't a little bit laid out in the ring. Now the numbers game. Now both Jay and Jimmy has left the ring. They are on the apron on the outside. They're leaving the one-on-one here as Roman looks. Put my ones up for my tribal chief. Let's go. OTC. There you go. There you go. There you go, Rams fan. Acknowledged him. Oh, here we go. Roman and Jacob. Here we go. They're changing blows in the middle of the ring. Ah. Oh, what a kick. Nah, he ain't gonna get him with the ooh, ah. Superman punch. Oh, he caught him in the air with the Tongan death grip. Super kick! Jimmy Uso, but he don't let go of the Tongan death grip. Another super kick. Still on his feet. Spear. Jimmy with the splash. So the Usos doing a number on Gonna set him up for the 1D. Put that 1D up. Here we go. 1D. The Samoan Werewolf took 3 to take out 1. There's only one way to run the play. There's only one way to run the play. Oh, here we go. We got the Kevin Owens situation here. Superman punch. Oh, Superman punch. Super kick. Another Superman punch. Get him. Hot start here. What a hot start. Double super kick. Double super kick. Or stereo super kick like they call it. Roman setting him up for a spear. Ooh, ha. Oh, what a master spear. Jacob sold it. And Roman just nailed it. Yo, that was an awesome beatdown. OTC style. Let's go. Wow, that was a beatdown. I feel confident because I like Fatu as well. Conflicted, excuse me. Oh, here's Adam Pearce. Oh, Jacob's got a microphone. Hold on. Roman. He challenges him to tribal combat. Roman covers the microphone. Is he going to accept the tribal combat? Here we go. Roman on the mic, thinking about it. Looking at his cousins. They say, you don't need a Us. He says, I have to. He accepts. Remember, tribal combat, supposedly anything goes. You know, we saw that at WrestleMania. I thought the tribal combat with Cody sucked. I'm gonna be totally honest. I thought that shit sucked. Or you know, I didn't. Oh, wait, no, not with Cody. Okay. Oh, what happened to my computer? Oh, yeah. Crazy. Me cago en la con él, necesito ayuda. For some reason, I think my computer crashed. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. No, I think everything going good. Oh, JD versus Finn Balor. Okay. I'm interested in that one. As we get the promo between these two, as for some reason my computer is acting weird. Yes, indeed. Hold on a second. Let me mute that for one moment. Here we go. We going a promo vignette between Katie McDonough and Finn Balor. As I'm trying to, we got the Judgment Day. I'm pretty sure they're on commercial break or ad break with the Netflix in the United States, but right now here we're good. For some reason my computer's crashed. Hopefully, let me get the other one up and running. All right, here we go. Finn Balor. Now I'm on the international feed, so I do not know. I do not know if it's being shown in the United States. The entrance we got, of course, he's coming into his introduction. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, my screen is frozen. All right, so we got a street fight going on. I'll fix this in a moment. There's a disturbance in the force, indeed. And I'm getting all technical issues. And it's always when I'm by myself. When I'm not by myself, I get a lot of everything. I don't get no issues. When I'm with people, when I have a stream with a lot, I get no issues. It's always when I'm by myself. All right, I should be getting back in order now. Oh, look at that. I'm here. Hopefully we should be good now. There we go. I don't know why my computer did that. Well, we got Finn Balor here in the street fight. Another street fight, though. Commentary just mentioned that. Yeah, we should be good again. Hopefully the computer. I don't know why it did that. These laptops. I just bought this laptop. They just bought this laptop in December, and the minute that Norton virus decides to the free Norton trial they give you, if you don't re-sign with it, all the computer all of a sudden it has these nasty stupid. I think they put these things to screw with your computer, with your machines. Now we got Finn Balor in. All right, here's JD McDonough. The Irish Ace, Jordan Devlin from NXT UK. If you know, you know. JD McDonough. JD McDonough, let's go. Yeah, they were in a commercial break. They didn't even show the entrances. This is a problem for United, and they want people to get invested in the wrestlers. Javon Evans was born and raised in Greensboro, North Carolina. They're in North Carolina, of course. They were in South Carolina for Friday Night SmackDown. So they have stayed in the Carolinas. That's kind of a nice treat for the talent. You know, a lot of talent that lives in Florida, in Central Florida to begin with, is about a couple hours away, 6 to 8 hours away from, or a short flight. Not bad. All right, here we go. McDonough and Balor, street fighter, no disqualification, street fight. No disqualification, anything goes. So we know we're going to see the Judgment Day. My question, does JD McDonough have an ally? Do we see Roxanne Perez become an outcome or an ally to Finn Balor? We'll see the course of the night. Oh, right into the shoulder first, into the stairs. Kendo stick. Oh, we got a bunch of kendo sticks. Wow, they went all out tonight with the kendo sticks. Now the chairs. Here comes the furniture, like Jim Cornette likes to say. Here comes the furniture. Oh. Yeah, he wants the crowd to clap. Come on, don't sit on your hands. Oh. Kendo sticks right to the back of the neck, right to the midsection as Balor's receiving a good whipping. Let me get to the comments. Sorry there. JD is good, but he's eating a little L, sadly. Well, yeah, I think so, because this is the rubber match between these two guys. I think Finn Balor is going to get positioned into getting a title run. I think, I wouldn't be surprised, and I was saying that with our show. We do a weekly show on Saturdays with the guys. I think we're going to see maybe Finn Balor have a Mega Campeonato run in AAA. I could see Finn Balor beating Dominic Mysterio for that AAA title in Mexico. Oh, right into McDonough going head first, right into the chair. See, this is what I hate about the camera. The cameraman. I understand you want to see the action, but do we got to see the shot where the referee's touching his hands and clutching his hands to check on him? Because, Adrian Butler or Darren Schwarm or whatever his name is, the referee, he's annoying. Him on NXT gets me annoyed, and the other referee, Derek Sanders. Any bit of a body slam or any wrestling move, they're running immediately to check on the wrestlers, and you could see, and are you okay? And they're squeezing. You gotta, or the cameraman has to do a better job. He's right now checking on him. Look, he's on the floor. Yeah, he's already checking. Come on, let them. I understand you want the safety of the talent, but then go to the camera shot of the fans' reaction. We don't need him exposing the business and showing him, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you fine? Oh, I hate that, and that's on WWE's fault with the Unreal crap. Well, they're telling you they want you to peek behind the curtain. Come on, man. Let David Copperfield keep the magic trick alive. Here, McDonough now on the floor. They're wrestling now on the outside on the floor. Oh, Balor into the case. Right back first. And I understand. You know what that does too? It takes away the art of selling with the referee constantly checking and doing that. Sometimes you want them to sell a little bit. Let them sell. He's on there checking, and they got to tell him, "I'm fine." It kills the art of selling. Now I could explain. Now I could understand why Will Ospreay don't sell shit because the referees kill it, and Kyle Fletcher kicks out at one because of the stupidity of the referees and the Unreal. Here's the moonsault. Nice moonsault by JD McDonough on the outside. There's the referee checking on him. Now the crowd is saying, "Holy!" Now they have to. This is another thing that kills me. This is another thing that pisses me off for Monday Night Raw and their ad placement. You just had an Asai moonsault on the outside. You got the crowd finally getting awake and getting excited to say, "Holy shit!" And you want to take an ad for United States fans. I got the international feed. I have no issue. We're watching the match continues. But you took out people that are watching the show that are getting invested now in the 27 minutes. Finally get some action, physicality, although you did have some physicality in an open segment, but you're getting some physicality fighting here in a match. And you go to the break on the most exciting part of the Asai moonsault on the outside. Come on, man. I think this is one of the reasons why it led to Kevin Dunn leaving. People complain about Kevin Dunn and his giving you seizures, but I don't think Kevin Dunn was going to go for all this stupidity of all this at the time of action. I hate to say it. I'm actually defending Kevin Dunn. Tony, what's going on, Tony? And Kevin Dunn wasn't great at his job either. Don't get me wrong, and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I'm making points of why it bothers me. I got the international feed. I got no issue. I could be watching it and shutting the hell up. But you guys that have the Netflix in the United States, sometimes a lot of times I watch it via the Netflix in the United States. It gets annoying. Look at this. He's teeing off with the Kindle sticks on the announce table. They're not back from an ad break yet. Oh, they're setting up the table. All right, Balor put the table in the ring. Oh, McDonough got up. Oh, he got the camera cable around his ankles. Interesting. Oh, sweep him off the foot. Yeah, I don't know why I can't. This is. There we go. Tony, you ready for tomorrow, Tony? Setting up the table. They're coming back from the commercial break. Oh, this is going to be a crazy one. Ooh, right to the back. Right to the back. What is he going to set up here? Scorpion Death Drop? Nope. Unuranagi. Into a standing moons. Nice. Shooting star press. Excuse me, standing shooting star press. Oh, it was a moonsault. Yeah. The crowd's getting it. This is awesome. There we go. Oh, Sling Blade. Oh, missile drop kick. Right to the table. The missile drop kick in the middle of the table, and the referee's running immediately to counter him. Come on, ref. Let them do his thing. Let them sell. Let them sell it. Hey, the referee should be taking that piece of cable out of the way. Not just... Here's setting up for the coup de grace. Missed. Oh, Shiny Wizard. But Zyko Need into a power bomb. Here's a cover. Oh, that would have been the biggest win. Slim Jim table? Yes, it was. It was a Slim Jim. They snapped into a Slim Jim there. Oh, what a moonsault. Cover. Oh, I thought that was going to be a 3. I bid on that false finish. Hell of a match. Another table, another Slim Jim table. Oh, yes. And by the way, Slim Jim is in the middle of your ring, too. So, you know, they're sponsoring this. They're getting a lot of love tonight from Monday Night Raw. Where he's setting up. He's going to set up the table. Little JD's exhausted. This is what I like. You see? Let's go. Here we go. We're going to have K-Dot joining us in a few minutes. Awesome. We got JD sucks. I don't know if he sucks as much a blow. He's setting him up on the table. He's just punching right in the forehead. He's going to set up his moonsault. He says it's over. He's calling it over. He's going to hit this moonsault. McDonough going to the top here. No, Valor gets up. Sets him up here. Let me see now. JD now on the table. Oh, he just putting some punch in the forehead. Balor's going to set up with a coup de grace. Well, McDonough on the table. This could be the beginning of the end, folks. No, here comes El Sucio de los Sucio. Dominic Mysterio. A red to the eyes. Is it going to be a superplex? We're going to set up a superplex on the table. Here's a superplex. Here we go. Oh, crunch. Right through the table. The rocking referee. Come on, let them sell the fucking move. I don't pay to see the referee ask him. Come on, man. Kick out at 2. They've done that 1,000 times. Let them do the superplex on the table. There you go. Do your job. Get the pieces of the table out of the way, ref. That's your job. Be the invincible man out there. No, that's all good, Rams fan. That's cool. Oh, here's Dominic. What's Dominic gonna? You know he's gonna. Dominic is going. This ain't gonna go well. Oh, we got GCW in the building. This thing disconnects all the time. Dominic now. Oh, here's JD McDonough with the GCW and the All Elite humble can. Oh, right to the back. With the crash can, with the A dub. Right to the back. 619. Nope. He hit 619. Oh, JD got 619. Garbage can right onto Dominic Mysterio. Oh, boy. He's going to set him up with the missile dropkick, isn't he? With the can. Yep. Missile dropkick on the garbage can. Love it. Stay the fuck back. I'm telling the referee, stay the fuck back. Let him do his thing. Stay where you're at there. We don't need you getting in there. Stay the fuck back. Stay back. Here we go. Coup de grace. This should be the beginning and end of the street fight. Here's the cut. He's trying to set him up for the cover. Pin. 3. There you go. Good street fight. It wasn't perfect, especially with the referee getting involved all the time. Not with checking on the wrestlers, not involved in the match. Checking on the wrestlers. All in all, pretty good street fight here. They used a lot of the furniture. It set up, there was tables, there was chairs. The All Elite trash can came out. The kendo sticks. And of course, the exclamation, the coup de grace. Does this Finn Balor's fight gripe with the Judgment Day? I don't think so. Dominic Mysterio's out there. I think we still got more meat on that bone. I don't know what kind of more matches you had. You had the Demon. You had a street fight. What more are these gentlemen going to do? Other than the only thing I can think of is the Mega Campeonato. What would a no DQ match in WWE be without candlesticks? That's right. They use that a lot. They just happen to have candlesticks laying around. They get in the recap of the 6-man tag with Seth freaking Rollins. They're telling a story here with the Street Profits and Seth Rollins. I don't know where it's going to lead to. If it's going to be Rollins versus Montez Ford, where Dawkins, you'll see the split of the Street Profits. I don't know. We'll see what transpires, where it goes. All we know, this could be a War Games setup where they're trying to be on the same page and they're starting to plant the seed now in May for the whole summer. Can they trust? Can I be trust? Kathy Kelly. Top of the hour, we should get K-Dot in. He'll be on the top of the hour. 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. Who's, by the way, recovering from a respiratory infection. I mean, I got to give him a lot of props and credit. All right, backstage interviews. Best. All right, let's see what else he's saying. He has 9 months. He hasn't had a match in Monday Night Raw. Look at that look Kathy Kelly just gave. So we're getting a Seth Rollins match. And the crowd, of course. That's the direct challenge to the division. 1, 2 of them, 3 of them, all of them. Braun again? He's challenging Braun again? I kind of was done with that. Northern DC is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad that Seth is dressing like a normal human being again. Main event tonight: Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Something's happening here. All right. Oba Femi's next. Who's going to answer the challenge? Now, there's been talks of Bishop Dyer, aka Baron Corbin, returning back to the WWE after all that shit talking that he did on Busted Open Radio, and how much he was glazing all Elite Wrestling and glazing all this and that, and now he's coming back to the WWE. You never burn your bridges. Learn that in life, regardless how mad or upset you are. You never burn your bridges because you never know when you're going to cross your bridge again. You don't want to cross your bridge while eating shit. Never burn your bridges, ladies and gentlemen, in life, in anything. Even if you feel so you wanna burn it down and you want to go to score short, don't burn your bridges. Take the high road because you never know when you're gonna turn it again, when you need to go back through there. I'm telling you from experience. They're showing a lot of this showcase, NXT showcase here or reels with Rhea Ripley. You saw Julia. Julia's got a new look. She says, "Heck, this look ain't working for me, brother." So she went blonde. She picked up. She finally learned the WWE way, the model. You got to be a blonde to get ahead. Julia's a blonde. Let's see if he gets a push. And congratulations to Io Sky and Raruto, who got married over the weekend. I guess that's why Kairi Sane left, huh? And Jasuka. We got Sol Ruka. Boy, everybody's a band. Everybody's jumping up the .net, huh? Holy shit, another one. What the hell happened in that place? All right, we got a Soruka vignette. Now, I don't know if I hope the international crowd, I hope this was for everyone, not just the international crowd. All right, man. At first, I was going to say Blue Rams. Now I'm a Niners fan. Oh, my God. The NFL bantering begins. Man, I got to get myself to a Target. I haven't gone to a Target in years to get some of these WWE figures. We got Sol Ruka now. So this is the international portion. I guess we're not going to see this on the American feed. This is a backstage interview, not in front of the live crowd. Backstage interview. She gets interrupted by Big Time Bex. Here we go. While Becky Lynch is talking a Sol Daruka, I'm gonna take a quick break here. Hopefully I can get this without the computer freezing. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break from our sponsor. Be right back. We're gonna hear from G Fuel.
All right, before we keep this energy going, shout out to the sponsor of tonight's stream, G Fuel Energy. If you're watching this live, you already know. We don't do slow reactions, we don't do low energy, we stay locked in. And that's exactly what G Fuel brings to the table. Zero sugar, loaded with focus, and built for long streams just like this. Whether you're grinding, gaming, or watching chaos unfold with us, G Fuel keeps you going. Hit the link in the description, use code PGHCHRIS, and level up your energy the same way we do on Sports Jedi Network. Let's get back to it.
I'm Tom Hannafin from TNA Wrestling. You're watching the Jedi Sports Network.
Thank you, Tom Hannafin there. Shout out to Tom. TNA is one of the best announcers in the game right now out there, all across professional wrestling. Tom Hannafin, and don't forget, go to G Fuel Energy, PGH Chris, and save 20% off your orders. So Saruka just had an interview in the back, and she came out to the ring now, but she's not in wrestling gear. I'm confused. Are we getting another segment? Why? Okay, she wants to do it in front of the crowd. Okay. All right, here's Becky Lynch. Why not just do that from the very beginning? That was the most weirdest moment of production. If you're in the American feed, you probably didn't see. Soruka was being interviewed by Barry Saxon, interrupted by Becky Lynch. Soruka said she had to go, left, and she ended up in right now where you see her in the middle of the ring calling out Becky Lynch. You had her there a couple minutes ago. This is the most oddest thing I've seen. See, yeah, Becky asked, "What kind of stunt are you pulling here?" And Becky came out with a fur coat in this heat. But don't slip on your soul snatchers again. Well, they want a match. Challenging for a match tonight. That's going to be Saturday night's main event. Becky's setting this up right here, right now. She's going to say no. Chicken shit heel. Okay, no. Yeah. You're so over Becky, but you know what? Becky's helped elevate talent, Rams fan. You got to see what Becky Lynch's importance is. She's elevating the talent. Now, it's up to Lyra didn't really take off. She's still stuck a little bit, but she tried to help her get her going. I think it's going to help Soruka when she drops that title to Soruka. I think Soruka will be your Intercontinental Champion. Here we go with this. Here we go. Everybody says it. Sports Illustrated says it. Maxine, she helped elevate Maxine, but Maxine, they throw a bucket of ice water on her. I never seen a wrestler get thrown into a cold plunge like Maxine Dupree and Natalia Neidhart. They took them both and threw them in a cold plunge. I mean, they're ice cold. They're colder than a body in the morgue. I don't know. I know Maxine got married and all that stuff, and maybe that's what it is. But still, Maxine needed that. She needed to continue that momentum. People were behind her. Becky, it makes that effort of Becky go into a waste. Hopefully, they don't waste it here on Sol Ruca. That's uncreative. That's uncreative. They didn't do nothing with Lyra Valkyria, and now they didn't do nothing with Maxine. And Maxine, they both were over when Becky got done with them. She's not a star maker. She's the star breaker. Hopefully for Sol Ruca, she takes off with this Intercontinental title from there on. Let's hope. And she says, you have done nothing to deserve this title. You fool people with some tricks and tricks. Welcome to the big time. She drops the mic. I like it. So I think we're going to get that this Saturday, Saturday night's main event. Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruca. I hope Maxine joins the Vision. She's going to be even hotter than hell as a heel. Yeah, I think so. She was a heel, by the way, when she first came out, but she was a valet. She wasn't a wrestler. She was a valet, Sophia Cromwell on NXT. She was the manager with Von Wagner. She had a lot of heel tendency. She could work as a heel. Yes, my computer's freezing, isn't it? We set right now for 4 matches for Saturday night main event, right? Yeah, but not like this. No. This is a different level of Maxine as a heel. But she's done it before. But again, this is another level because she's going to be under Paul Heyman, which is going to be different. Oh, here we go with this Club WWE nonsense. Can we stop with that, please? All right, here we go. We got the Vision. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Paul Heyman just observing. Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins for tonight. Austin Theory. Braun did not like that. Braun is questioning Heyman. All right, we got the Americanos. Oh, we got a Trios Tornadoes match. Now, here's the disconnect I got. If you watch AAA on Saturday, you had the Creeds without the mask, and now they're here with masks. What are we making a mockery here? All right, so we got a Trios Tornadoes match. Los Hermanos Americanos, really? Gracias. Where's K-Dot? It's Corey Graves. Hold on, you know, but here we go. Well, we're talking about AAA Mania. Yeah, but that's in September. That's a ways to go. They're really pushing that. They got so many other stuff happening. It's 2 nights, yeah. The 11th and the 13th. He is a Grande Americano. Let's go. Ole. Ole. Ole, ole, ole. There you go. I like this Americano. This Kaiser. Kaiser's Grande Americano is my favorite. There we go. All right, here we go. Here's Kaiser. All right, they're going to go on a break. They're going to go on a commercial break. Another ad break. All right, here we go. Well, we got the Creed brothers on TV. That's a good plus. Noche de lo Grande. May 30th, Saturday, May 30th from Monterrey, Mexico at 10 o'clock. I think we'll be doing that live. I think so. Mask versus mask. Here we go. 6-man tornado match. All right, here we go. Oh, what a chop. We got Pete Dunne. Oh, here we go. Pete Dunne and Julius Creed. Oh, here's a beautiful over-the-top suplex. I watch SmackDown Weekly because they're doing a podcast, so I have to commercial game on WWE. They nailed it to the T. Nice 4-way slam. Look at the creeds. There we go. I'm glad they're giving AAA that night. Yeah, that match. Yeah. I'm glad too. Rather than having on WWE TV where you're not going to get that excitement as you get in AAA with the Mexican crowd. Wow. Brutus. Here you go. Here's Kaiser. This is pretty much how they wrestle in AAA with the tornado style match. This is pretty much how they do it in AAA in Mexico. Here we go. Gable and Grande. Here we go. In the middle of the ring, they exchange blows. Oh, look at that. What a transition. Oh, chop. Oh. Oh, look at this. Wishbone. Oh. Bravo and Rayo are in it. That's not culture. That's gayness. Come on. Let me apply culture. When you do all this, now nobody in Mexico, none of the Latin people in the world that are doing all this unless they're queer. Hey, come on. Stop. Oh. Oh, nice move there. Here's Kaiser now. Nice tope. Here's Chad Gable. I hate this move with a passion. Gable's going to go with the moonsault. I'm glad that there were guys to catch him. but I'm going to be totally 100%. I hate that move. On the outside when they do the back moonsault, because that hurts the knees if they don't land. If there is no one there and they land, you could shred your ACL easily. It's a superplex. They're gonna go to another ad break, huh? Yeah, so do you. So yeah, you too, right? I don't like it. It's a great move. Don't get me wrong, Norton. It looks great on paper. My God, the moonsault on the outside, man, it looks phenomenal. But if you're not there, if the opponent isn't there, you don't have a bunch of opponents to cushion that fall. You're putting a lot of torque on those knees, man. You're gonna tear an inside ligament, man. You're gonna tear your knee ligaments. That's why when that guy Mason Rook does it, oof. Imagine you're a wrestler. You have to wait for that big behemoth to do that moonsault and wait for him to land it to cushion his blow on that moonsault. Ugh. Your reflex is gonna say to kind of flinch and move out. Man, inside cradle. Nope. Oh, look at this. Julius with the powers. Beautiful. And good call there, Corey Graves. Called it ay Dios mío. We go sunset powerbomb. 1, 2. Oh, good save by Brutus. Here comes Pete Dunne. Actually, no, Tyler Bates. Bravo. Remember, it's your tornado tag team match. 6-man tag. Or trios, like you want to call it. Here we go. What is the guy going to set up here? Nope. Nobody home. He's going to double on the hook. No. Face first, planted him. Cover. No, kick out at 2. We got the referee lipstick in the building. Oh, here goes Kaiser. Kaiser now. Whipped in the reversal. Oh, just slaps him. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yeah, I remember him. Kaiser. Why is my computer giving me problems? All right. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yes, we're on a VPN. I think that's what it is too. I think my VPN is messing with my computer. Check out that too. You just got back from the ads. Okay. Oh, Superplex. Oh, here we go. Look at this. They're setting up. Oh. Headbutt. Cover. No. Pete Dunne broke that up. Yeah, hopefully we get this going, man. Hopefully I don't have any more technical difficulties. I appreciate you joining us, Ram fans. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We always do the watch alongs here. Oh, there's a nice drop kick. We got, of course, the Rams fans from California. We got Northern DC in the building here on the YouTube side and more. Everybody on that. We got over 700 plus watching us. A lot of it, most of it on the X app. Now they're going to put the plates in their mask, the Kaiser Americanos. Ahí vamos. Now, well, we got Chad Gable is all alone now. Here we go. No. Missing. Oh, they both headbutt each other. Why are they making Kaiser the heel here? I mean, yeah. 3 German suplexes. They're taking the straps off. They're making them the baby faces here. I guess. Well, I guess you're gonna give them the victory in American television because they're not. Kaiser is not losing it. No, they all tripled kick out. Remember the Americanos, the Kaisers Americanos, they all still got the plate in their foreheads. So this is going to be interesting to see if Gable, they're going to set him up here, electric chair. Is he going to set him up for, no. Kaiser now gets rid of Julius. Super kick here. Poison Rana. Now Gable going to come up with that. He took both men out. A Liger kick there by Chad Gable. Chaos. Here comes Chad Gable now. Oh, he threw him with a cape. All right, here we go. Here's Pete Dunne. What's he going to set him up? A Hurricanrana? A headbutt with a frog splash. There is no loaded mask here. What the referee? This is a tornado match. Kaiser now. Headbutt. Yeah, that should be over. There you go. Yeah, that's the first time you see a referee count with both hands. Yeah, lipstick. Hopefully he didn't get his lipstick smeared all over the canvas. It was a fun match. That was a fun match. Fun match there. The crowd couldn't give a shit for it. That's sad. Yeah, look, the crowd, no pop from the crowd. What a world of a difference from Mexico and the Mexican crowd and the American crowd. What a world of difference. It's a shame. It's an embarrassment. Oh, look at this. We got B. Bella and Paige. Who's in the background? Oh, what a guy. DoorDash. The Whataburger guy is here. Okay. I thought that he looked to me. I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. He looked like a butt plug or a dildo. So Otis is ordering DoorDash. I guess that's how bad the catering is in WWE. They have to order DoorDash now. Budget cuts, pal. TKO budget cuts. Oh, the All-Star game is on Netflix? Ugh. The Home Run Derby is on Netflix. So here I have an ad break. So I've got a quick ad break. And we got K-Dot joining us, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be joining us in a few seconds. So Netflix got a new series called The Burrows. I hope this is not a knockoff of the Stranger Things. They should have just kept the Stranger Things going with a better season. Don't give me something knockoff cheap like that. I really don't give a shit if you're gonna give me that. We got the guys here joining us in a second from the Smoking Pot. This Smoke Sessions podcast. Let me bring on NapGod. NapGod, you could put yourself on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I just didn't want you to sit there. I can see you loud and clear.
My camera.
No, you're perfect.
All right, as long as my fan doesn't appear, that's good.
No, you're good. I see it. You have everything. You're locked and loaded, man. How are you, man?
Pretty good. Yeah, just a little tired here and there, but pretty good. What was it? Having some good pie right now. Some strawberry cheesecake pie.
There you go.
Oh.
All right, first hour in the books for Monday Night Raw. The chat says, "What's up to you, NapGod?"
What's good? Hope everybody has had a wonderful, I was about to say Sunday, Monday. You know, it's crazy. It feels like it should be like Sunday today. I don't know. Let me go over here. Put this right over there. Da-da-da-da.
There you go.
There we go. So, hey man, so tell me. Now you know your opponents are going to be the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I made a video earlier. It's going to be a short series. I think Knicks win it in 5. I could see stretching to 6. Because they've got the ultimate quitter in James Harden. You know, if the series is falling behind, he's just going to tap out. We got the one and only famous Davis K-Dot in the building. What'd it be? There you go. We're
I don't know
channeling
what I'm saying.
we're channeling our inner indigenous fuck.
Oh man. Yo. What's going on, y'all?
What's up,
man?
bro?
I missed like the last maybe 15 minutes, man. I had to get rid of this shit here, man. Boy. had me aging worse than Tim Allen and the Santa Claus, man. I was like, damn. Yo, the X is a little different. Don't update y'all's X, please don't.
I wish you would have told me that sooner.
The live is crazy. Even when you click on the lives, it's like it automatically pulls up the live reply boxes, and it's like, man, and it's like crazy. But
We got tribal
so
combat.
far so good.
We got
From what
tribal
I've seen,
combat
the way
this
they kick
morning.
things
We
off.
got, tonight. We got some
Yeah.
tribal combat coming up, bro. Oh, it's in Clash of Champions. I mean, Clash in
know.
Italy,
We
excuse
got-
me. Now, let me ask this question. Is that the main event?
Let's
That's
see.
got to be the main event. That means the Homelander is going to go on first to take on Gunther?
True. Oh yeah, they're doing this at Clash. Oh yeah, absolutely. Maybe this is where we see Zilla Fatu. We got to see somebody. Somebody's got to. Somebody's
You know what's
got to
gonna
do
suck?
something here.
Well, now with the dismantle of all the other, most of the dirt sheets, once if Sela goes overseas with the customs and registry, they're gonna know immediately, and they're gonna stooge it off. That I don't think that's gonna happen. Something like that happens in the United States, where where you could bring them in a black limousine,
Oh, so
tinted windows. Yeah. I could see that.
Bring the Samoans. Ready.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. We have some great things to talk about, man.
Awesome.
Great new ventures, man.
Nice.
Not
Let's
for
go.
us like
Let's
that.
do
I'm just
this.
saying, like, new.
Oh my god, my mouse is
So-
driving me crazy.
I do got some news. I know wrestling's on, but so I thought I was 75% back. Couldn't find out if this was a game of impractical jokers. The big man upstairs almost gave me the big thumbs down. I got a little frightened. I'm not gonna lie to you. So went this morning and found out I had an early stage of pneumonia. Here I am. Yeah, man. Lung infection. Yeah, it was.
LA Knight is back.
Huh?
LA Knight is back. What?
Oh, there you go. And they made it. They made it a whole non-story about it. Where is he at? Where did he go? Why is he missing?
So what they gave you, man? Some heavy medications, not to bury the lead.
Yeah, I
here.
got some good antibiotics. They said make sure I leave my shirt on. I'm just kidding. No, they didn't say that, but
I thought they were going to give you an enema.
So yeah, I got me some antibiotics, man. Got me a little inhaler just in case. And it's like I can't help it though because it's like, damn.
Oh yeah, you got smoke. Oh my god.
Damn, bro. But if you start feeling some way, straight to the hospital, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, I don't smoke no cigarettes whatsoever, no way, shape, or form. This is my.
I want what Nap God's eating. Everybody wants what I pie. Everybody wants the cheesecake pie.
Oh, he's got that Zaddy Fatu. Yo, he got a little.
Oh, by the way,
man.
you guys are on. I put it on iHeart. Your stream, the Ronda Rousey Saturday night.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it's on the YouTube channel as well. You got your own section on the Sports Jedi Porky section. Yeah. It passed all the protocols, all the checkpoints and everything for YouTube. So
yeah, we tried it. Yeah, we even tried to. Somebody Dex is chatting in with the smoke session chat. Get LA Zane off my screen. He's calling him LA Zane.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh, man.
They'll never do it, but I kind of wish he would go back to Eli Drake.
Let's see what's going on here. I don't want to put on Netflix on the computer side because it'll slow down the stream. So let's see what's going on here.
We got now a sit down between Ethan Page and Michael Cole, talking about the North American title, the Intercontinental title scene, all that good stuff.
Man.
Oh my God, this new update for the X is driving me crazy. Everything's everywhere. Why the hell did they do this?
Which app is that?
The X.
So in order to get rid of the chat box, to make it as easy, so when you click on the video and it automatically pops out the chat box, you just click on the video again, it drops it, and then just swipe right or left, and then it takes off. And
I agree with you, Northern DC. I agree with you 1,000%. That was a big commitment. We were saying that when he was there, before he left the company, I was like, this guy is important. Why are we not using him?
Awful, man. Awful.
Thank you, Northern. Yes. AEW did fumble Ethan Page. That should be the talk about, not Ricky Saint. Did this or that.
I agree with you on that one.
What? Okay. You don't think he should? There's got to be a 1A, 1B, right? So you can't. You're telling me just give the topic of discussion, all pun intended, to Ethan Page? None of the Saints?
Yep, so was I. They had no clue what they have. Yes.
Shout out the rest of the crew, by the way. Got some good things to speak about. I got some interesting comments too.
Yes.
Way to rep for the Huskies. I guess because titties ain't the smallest in the world, so shout out to the folks that was in my messages.
Oh, I was about to say that can't be me. Shit.
Well, no, you'll tell me straight up. You'll send me a real text message straight up directly, and you'll send it in the morning. I wake up to that shit. Hey man, nice body, bro. Hey man, way to have confidence in yourself.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you probably would. You see, and that's true. All right, man. Let's see.
We're gonna get the Intercontinental title with the Canadian straps, like he did with the North American dude.
Please do. Please.
We got that terrible Judgment Day music.
Who's up next now? Uh-oh. Here we go.
It's Liv Morgan.
WWE
Raquel Rodriguez.
And I don't know if they'll do that because it seems like Wardlow is content right now with AEW, so we'll see.
He's not. He hasn't been able to get to free agency. Napcard.
Well, he's hurt still too, right? He had that career kind of.
He's doing the American Gladiators, but I don't know how much more service time Tony Khan adds to his contract. See, this is which I knew. I wish we had an insider to know how long some of these contracts are of some of these AEW talents, because they know the second a WWE talent is going to be a free agent. They know it. They know, at 12:01 on this date, so-and-so is a free agent. But we can't know shit about the AEW talents.
Yeah, Tony Khan keeps his stuff a lot under wraps until like the last minute.
He's one that's got to get the hell out of that company. He's wasting time. But I think that's why he benches them. So he could add service time and keep them for longer and yada yada and all that. Look at Roxanne. Norton thinks Hobbs should have went to NXT. I mean, he's 30. Yeah, no, I think he's ready. But Naruto is older than Hobbs, and he's in NXT. I can see your point on that. You're muted, K-Dot.
Nap loves Naruto.
I heard he knows. I heard he knows how to roll a mean dragon roll. Hopefully he doesn't.
Nap, you got to see highlights of Naruto, right?
What?
You got to see highlights of Naroku, right?
You talking about Evil? I don't
Yes,
care what
him too.
I don't
I-
care.
I don't care. I don't care what name he is. He'll always be Evil. So
And was he the worst IWGP champion of all time? I didn't watch it. I'm not being trolling. I'm asking seriously.
Oh, it's right up his alley. It's right up. You should. Well, based off of your opinion, now I know a lot of people think different.
I value your opinion. I know I'm not trying to be a clown or trying to clown him. I'm asking as a serious question. Is he really that bad as people really the stereotype?
okay, the thing with him is that like promo work was just terrible, and there was time to time botches here and there. I will say he was not meant to be the leader of the Bullet Club. I will say that. I didn't agree with that. That was probably a very, very bad decision. Nothing against Evil, but that's just... I always felt like he was a guy next to the guy, not the guy. But, you know, New Japan, they just take risks. That was a risk that really didn't pay off because it kind of... all hell basically, broke loose within the Bullet Club because there was like no energy anymore between anyone. So that's how all these other, factions in the Bullet Club got to be made. Yeah, he's probably up there when it comes to being bad.
Okay.
So
It fits. There is some merit to that stereotype that's out there about it then.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, talking to the producer.
Yeah, like it's I hope he fixes botching issues because he did botch a lot. Like,
Hey, corporate gig. Anybody that's watching, run them screens on Sports Jedi. Myself, since y'all got X downloaded there, run them streams. Throw them on every screen you can think of. Go back down to the diner.
We got a tag team match here. Judgment Day versus the current tag team champions here. We got 3 ladies out there, Liv, Raquel, and Roxanne, and only 2 with the Brie and Paige. Paige likes to...
I got you guys on 2 screens.
Oh, here comes Stephanie Vaquer, right?
Appreciate you, Rams fan.
You know what? Stephanie Vaquer might be the one coming out here to neutralize. I could see... We get a brunette. Look at that. Holy brunettes.
Hey, now. Now I get to ask you in front of Kev and in front of everyone that's watching right now on YouTube, especially. All right. All right. Now. You read a manual. A manual you said you have, right? You read a manual, you have to educate yourself, right? So let's say you're in a random, I don't know, you're walking by, you're about to go get you some grub, right? And there's a little park there, and you see Jacob Fatu right there, right? And he's about to crash out on you, but then you also see Oba Femi there, who's also walking towards you. You're going to get in a foot chase, and you're going to get caught by one. Which one would you rather go through the frightful experience with?
Bro, you know what? Give me Oba. Because Oba will probably just pick me up and toss me.
Oh,
Jacob
yes,
Fatu
Daddy.
will probably go like...
Force you on your knees?
Oh, yes,
Hell
Daddy.
no. Nah.
He says that. He's saying that now. He just wants to make sure you look around first, just to make sure nobody's around. Then he'll be like, all right. And you know what's so funny? And I brought that up is the reason I brought that up is because I was going back and we missed out on something very gold. So if we could have added to that, right? Imagine saying, man, imagine he turns you around and he's like, you want this tongue and death grip? What I hit it all gas, no brakes with it.
Oh my
God.
God.
Terrible.
And then his father Haku is watching in approval with the Tongan death grip. You know what I mean? And then doing his little laugh that he did on the dark side. Anyway, my fault, man. I was thinking about what ifs, but you know, neither here nor there.
Oh, Roxanne.
Okay, Nap, I got a better one for you. I got a better for both of y'all fellas. You get to go on a date with your dream superstar of your choice and have 24, not like that, but say 24 hours, anything y'all gonna do, right? Everything. Go see the world, everything you can do in 24 hours, whatever. But you have to give mouth to mouth for 5 minutes to Jacob Fatu after he lit up about three Marlboro Camel Crush cigarettes, or Marlboro, depending on which one. Are you gonna do it?
Wait, can you repeat that again? What?
Are you willing to give 5 minutes of open mouth, mouth to mouth resuscitation to Jacob Fatu after 3 Camel Crush cigarettes and a few Bud Lights, to go on a 24-hour date with your favorite superstar? And I don't mean date like that. It could just be like you want to go hang out with fucking Seth Rollins and just go fucking, or Ethan Page and go kick it at the club or something. I don't know, the bar, whatever. I'm just saying. Would you do that?
You mean give him
I mean, where do I
give him the Heimlich maneuver?
Is he dying?
CPR. Yes.
Is he dying?
Yes, he is. And the only way to take that water out of his mouth is the mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Well, you're saving a life, so you're gonna save a life. I mean, if he's choking on a piece of, if he's choking on a piece of steak or something.
By the way, my friend said Brock Lesnar is probably the worst New Japan World Champion. Yeah.
No, I don't believe that. You know, El Gigante was out there in New Japan.
He said like
Giant Gonzalez.
He said,
"Yo, I'm with you."
He said, he said, look up the history. Brock is the worst. He's up there with Bob Sapp.
Okay.
Ooh, Bob Sapp. For those who don't know who Bob Sapp is, The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. Y'all remember Bob Sapp?
So wait.
I like Little Michael.
Yeah, he said.
Who's your favorite female? Who's your favorite female WWE superstar? NXT, WWE, it don't matter. Somebody in this promotion.
I don't really have a favorite female.
I like Bianca.
Okay. Who?
Bianca, but she's already locked up.
Oh, Bianca. Okay.
Bianca.
Okay. So, okay, you get to hang out with your favorite superstar for 24 hours. How about that? You get to hang out with your favorite superstar for 24 hours.
I mean, that's a reward. That's a reward for saving the guy's life. You're not going in there. I'm not going in there with malicious, like, ooh, I'm not going to get enticed. I'm not going to get my juices going. Like, I'm out there going to save the guy's life. The guy's choking. He's turning purple. Yeah, I will do it. I'm going to fix, because it's a life at the end of the day. I hope. Yeah. But for the fun of it, for recreational, he could choke. I mean, I already married my WWE superstar.
I mean, I would go give him that mouth-to-mouth CPR. I'd be like, who got the cameras out? All right, man. Let me know when you're ready.
You know why he said he's the worst? He's like, he's the worst. Brock Lesnar's the worst because he refused to return to Japan to defend it. So he was just stripped. He won the title, but he refused to defend it.
Damn, he was that much of a beast. They said, I ain't flying over there.
He ain't doing it. Damn. I'm about to say, I don't know about the work like that, because like I said, when Giant Gonzalez went out there, I mean, there was a lot of people out there that
the beast conquered Godzilla.
Well, you know what's so funny is Dan Severn. I mean, did he I wonder how he ever felt. I mean, maybe he couldn't. He had no choice. Brock is a monster, but like, you know, because he was Dan the Beast. He's Dan the Beast Severn, right? But now Brock took that. You know what I mean? So like, I always wondered if he ever had, or anybody dared to ask that question to him, because I was like, dude.
But he didn't really make it. Like, it's like, yo, I'm gonna take your lunch. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
pretty much.
He said that Brock basically took the title and never returned with it.
I mean, there's a lot of people that do that shit. Take your pick.
No, but that's why
man.
he's ranked probably the worst. Bob Saget just sucked, they said. Or Bob
Saget? Oh, Sap. Bob Saget's like, dang, what is it's like, what did he do?
That's a full house.
Yeah, I was about to say, what did Danny Tanner do, man?
Oh,
Tanner.
There you go.
I mean, that guy was pretty crazy. There's some crazy ass stories about that guy.
Hey guys, so be sure. Look, you see all the sponsorship, all the hard work that Kev is doing right now. Again, trust me, I'm just as much on the graphic side. Man, I'm telling you, this shit kicked my ass. This is the first time I ever heard about even early pneumonia. I never heard shit like that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, you got the pre, what's they call the pre-ammonia.
Yeah, that was like so yeah, I'm glad you caught this now. I was like, damn. And then, they was trying to get me go back to the corporate gig tomorrow. It's like, y'all crazy. y'all would have had to give me mount to mount. I would have been.
So how long did they say it's gonna take to heal them, Gator?
Antibiotics. We'll see what it do. They're hoping not that long. So I was supposed to go back on next Tuesday, the following Tuesday, Monday, but because it's Memorial Day and our corporate gigs were off, so I won't go back until Tuesday. So that gives me about a little over a week to start, kind of recovering still. And obviously, good news is when you work, you got seniority and tenure somewhere, you get that good little leave. So that's what I got right now.
Oh,
yeah, it was crazy.
Set up.
So look at that, y'all. Look at all the things, all the logos and graphics. Look, I'm not sure, fellas, who's watching right now. Again, females as well. Dude Wipes does not discriminate. Trust me, they would have done Dudette Wipes. And if you remember where Dudette came from, that that was all Ninja Turtles. Don Fry. Yes. Oh shit. Yeah, there's some history you're about to start looking up. Not like that. I'm just saying, like, just it's cool to go back and think and read some. So yeah, man, look, it's right there. Get you some Dude Wipes, bro. You see it right there in the middle. You see it right there in between the Blackout coffee. It's right there. Dude Wipes. What was that number again? You got to text got the little banner, right?
I'll put it right there. I got the banner.
Yeah, you gonna put the banner while we. And again, they started getting messages. We're starting to put it on at the job. Appreciate y'all. There it is. Look right there. Promo codes Rumble or Sports Jedi 20. Save 20% on your order.
That's for Blackout Coffee. Yes.
Yeah, that's the Rumble right there. blackoutcoffee.com/Rumble. Baby, come on, man. I know y'all like that coffee. Who like it black, baby?
That coffee is American made here from Florida, so they ship in the United States.
So y'all know what that means, right? Chad Gable, Julius, and Brutus Creed made that. It's American made. So you're getting yourself an exclusive American made product.
From Florida.
Right there. Look at that.
Bro, give them masks.
59463. Text dude save 20 to 59463. Napster P. As soon as we saw that, he placed the quantity of an order. You know how it is, Napster P. Y'all in Florida, it gets humid over there. Y'all need those. Napster P said I can use that between cell phones.
Today was humid.
See?
We got Stephanie Becker.
Like, here we go. And we retired the referee wind up before.
Oh no, Bayley and Lyra. Now we're Stephanie Becker. It was Stephanie and Lyra. I couldn't. You know what? This Steph Rebel. I can't understand who music it no or what.
Bailey's another one that's doing things. She's gonna be that traveled veteran.
Yeah, she's gonna wrestle TNA, I think, for Slammiversary.
By the way, it's funny that someone took Mason Rook's. Well, actually, no. Mason Rook's theme is from an old SmackDown versus Raw.
Oh.
Someone did.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
So Def Rebel doesn't even try to be what would you call unique. So,
well, you know, you before we go off, start saying some things. What was his name? What was the legendary dude's name? I know it was Johnson, but I forgot his first name.
Which one?
Ahmed?
The dude that used to do the dude used to write the themes for WWE.
Oh, Mike. No, Jim Johnson.
Jim. Yeah, there you go, Jim Johnson.
Yeah, the Rock in the background.
Just so you know, brother. Interesting. The Rock's in the background. He recycled a lot of beats too. Just so you know. Razor Ramon's version.
But did we complain
I forgot
as much?
Well, we couldn't. There was no social media.
Exactly. That's Rebel. Get the hell out of here.
There was no social media to complain. But if you hear Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you hear Stone Cold Steve Austin's music, it's a faster version of Razor Ramon's. Just except with the exception of the car crash that you hear, or the brakes screeching. With the brakes screeching and the Razor Ramon's, that's the same one as Mick Foley's, or Cactus Jack, or whatever it is, Mankind. But it said Steve Austin's was just the glass.
By the way, it looks like at that set, all the gold will be on the line.
Back further,
Oba Femi open challenge.
Well,
by the way, that set, it looks like all the gold's gonna be on the line.
Did. Yep.
It's gonna be Santana versus Hot Sauce.
And if you hear
Killionaires versus ATR, Gabby Forza versus Killer Kelly at Dead Set.
We can't play it now because YouTube purposes. But there's when El Gigante first hit. When El Gigante first hit WCW, and you hear his cheesy ass tone, the same beat, same line, same rhythm as Razor Ramon's, and that's where Jim got inspiration from.
Yep, Gabby Forza. Yep.
Well, he said Forza. Just kidding, bro. Giving you a hard time, man. Just giving you a hard time, brother.
Is it Forza or Forza?
Forza.
Okay. So, actually, no. Let me not share this because I don't know if there'll be copyrighted music in the back.
I want to give you a shout out. Napsby, congratulations on your real life milestone. He has started a new venture, Nap Wrestling Association. I said, hey, what about NWA? He said it doesn't matter. By 51 points? Or 51 something. So Nap is starting Nap Wrestling Association. He said he wants to bring the 10.5 pound gold belt around his new Georgia home. He says, a lot of people remember the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. But I'm going to introduce people to my friend, Rusty Rhodes. And I was like, yo, I'm going to push him. I said, that's what's up. He goes, I did have my other friend he said, his father was good friends with Andre the Giant. And I want to bring him along as well. I said, yeah, man, you should. And so that's a good thing that you're going to do. I don't know who else you're going to bring with you. But you did secure Matt Riddle. So I'm glad, man, that if you don't make him the champion, then I don't know what you are going to be doing with your life. So Nap, congratulations to you. I do know that you have Willie Morgan, who's going to be your co-owner of Nap Wrestling Association. Willie Morgan. So yeah, man, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
I heard you're gonna have music by Rusty Trombone.
Oh, probably,
I remember that too. And
no, for people who know Tommy Kane though, because today we lost Bill Wise and Tommy Kane, two icons that were lost. If you know about Knuckles, and if you know about Professor Utonium, then those are two guys that I grew up with. So this sucks. 61, and this man sadly, Tom Kane sadly lost, his battle after the stroke and everything. But I'm glad that he was able to meet the girls one last time before passing.
Hey, he loved the girls.
let me ask this: are you guys? I don't see our stream on X.
You don't?
At least on
Let me
mine.
see. Well, you know what's so funny is I was gonna retweet your earlier one, your Knicks.
Yeah,
And for some reason, it kept failing on me. And when I kept going to it, it kept saying broadcast cannot be displayed. And even when I clicked on the profile picture, it didn't let me. But yeah,
that's weird.
I see it.
Bro,
I'm gonna open a new one.
I hope that the NBA is not doing that same thing that WWE is doing when it comes to some of these stuffs where it's like
we got Oba Femi, because normally I don't even see it. Normally I see who's on live on X, and our shit don't even come up.
But the thing, I didn't get any notification that you were live today. That's why I was like, oh, and then like I had to go to your page to actually click on it, just like I had to go to K-Dot's page to actually click on it. I'm not getting notifications anymore.
No, neither am I. None of these.
But you are. I do see your account still here and everything else. So.
No, it's telling me we are live. I see it, but but normally I don't see no one else. Like it says live on X, then I don't see that box being shown.
Yeah, I only see
usually on my right hand side. Yeah, only spaces. That must be an X thing. Elon's people are fucking around with this app too much.
Yeah,
I have a feeling we're gonna hear a lot of bugs in the next few days on this new update. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like it already. It looks terrible.
Here we go.
Here comes Oba Femi. Yo, he walks down like how he walks down like when you're about to go to the kitchen and you're about to get the big piece of chicken on the plate. That's me every time. All right, dinner. I know. I'm walking. Yeah. I'm getting that big piece.
Or after about a nice 90-second bedroom session, you walk out feeling proud of that 90 seconds, and you just wow. Who needs an hour and a half? Give me 90 seconds, baby.
That's all. It's good enough. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody attacked him. Brock Lesnar.
Yep. No, it didn't.
Yes! Brock Lesnar's back! Nobody had that shit. Nobody had that. Nobody. No .net, no .org, no .com had that.
The worst New Japan Pro Wrestling champion.
That's the best. That's what I like about when you get surprised like this. When you motherfuckers don't ruin a surprise on the internet. I like it.
Oh,
this is why. And he broke his pants.
Y'all couldn't even dig this one.
Brock is back, baby. F5. Yeah.
The worst IWGP champion is back right now.
And we were talking about him too, about the worst IWGP too. You said his name and he appeared.
You did it now.
This is why it's so important when the freaking internet don't spoil it. You get that genuine surprise. I love it.
To be honest, I don't think anyone was gonna get this. I think WWE was making sure that nobody knew what was going on with this.
You know how they knew? I didn't know. But when you look at that Rollins and LA Knight segment, there was a car in the background taking its time. And now you got to look at that.
Yeah,
they gave you a little bit of clue.
That was definitely going to get that pie. Absolutely.
And are you ready for the excuse? Well, just so y'all know, it wasn't in the rundown. It wasn't here in my lineup that I got here.
Yeah.
They squeezed this one in the last second, y'all. Just so you know, they made a call the last second, brought him in. It was
Well, I was looking at the ratings. I was on, 300 is good enough on YouTube.
You can because it's strawberry cheesecake. I like that it had a white chocolate like diamond looking thing on top that's edible. So
this is great.
He's got to have his farewell.
And the crowd is excited. You hear them clapping. The crowd, this is great. This is great. This
just means that we're not gonna get Oba versus Roman anytime. So it makes sense now because
Exactly.
now they can put more I guess the spotlight on Jacob Fatu and Roman. They don't have to be forced to do Oba. So
Nobody. And if you were falling asleep on your couch with Raw, the people that say it's not exciting and not entertaining, bullshit, because that woke the shit out of you.
WWE Raw on Netflix just fueled up. And speaking of fuel, zero sugar, real energy. Use code
they should have went
PGH
off the air with
off the
this.
checkout.
Wow.
Get your G Fuel now at gfuel.com. And it's also, there is a brand new flavor of G Fuel. It is called Purple Kush. Smells like Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles. And once you take a little scoop of G Fuel,
Yes, I agree.
and you put it in your cup, you're going to have Fred Flintstone, Toucan Sam, the little leprechaun from the Lucky Charms. You're going to have them all at your house, and they're going to be playing music. The leprechaun about to be playing his flute or his bagpipe. G Fuel. Fuel up.
I don't know. I don't think. I don't think Roxanne speaks Spanish.
And I
She
don't.
should.
I don't really speak on people who don't. Understandable. It happens. I mean, some people look.
Hey, look.
English
I, 30 minutes. I gotta have her saying "I papi."
All right. So on the.
Bótalo que no es chicle.
Roxanne is too American now.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like mixed review. It's like, why is Brock Lesnar on my TV screen again? Holy shit, it's Brock Lesnar.
Ah, come on. Come on. There was nothing for Oba Femi. You had a brain.
Why do people
right
people like JD from New York?
Oh, he'll complain about it. Who asked for this? I love Ultra Bridge. Who asked for this? Get the fuck out of here.
There's no way they could have done anything else. Like, it was clearly obvious they had no idea what they were gonna do with Oba next.
No, they pulled the trigger too quick on that, and now they got to bring Brock back, which is good. And I'm glad Brock wanted to do business.
Oh,
I'm so glad.
Someone said it's Mark Henry all over.
Wow, you know what? No one really retires. I'm fine with that. He didn't say I'm done. He just left his boots in the middle of the ring.
The arena just exploded when Brock Lesnar came out. Everyone cheering for Brock's return is a exact crowd WWE wants. Brainless, spineless, and will cheer.
Nobody saw that coming.
The Grand Wizards.
Yeah, the Wizards, the Grand Wizards.
The
Dukes. No, the Dukes. The Dukes of the IWC. The Dukes of the IWC. Him and his boyfriend.
Hey, yo, Nap, can you break that news again of about AJ Francis? Who else was it? Bo Dallas and Samuel Shaw.
Oh my God.
Clayton Bigsby.
Oh yeah, Clayton Bigsby, but they were going to be called the Saint Lunatics of the Third Reich.
Right.
That's right.
And now Adam Pierce is going crazy. He says I filed the retirement payment. Blah blah blah.
Shit. Rams fan is.
Brock Lesnar returns and destroys his pants.
Oh, Heyman is in the office.
Oh.
Maybe Sean Ross.
He didn't have that, bro. And if he did, I'm glad. If he did, I appreciate that he didn't spoil it on the internet. I appreciate that no one reported it.
He probably didn't have it.
They didn't have it because they don't know how to hold on a piece of a juicy information.
Yeah, he would have definitely.
Oh yeah, you kidding me? After an 8 ball or two, that would have been all over the place.
Speaking of juicy, Nap's favorite Samoan is Juicy Finau. Haven't you been advocating for him to come for them to join WWE or for them to sign him?
Juicy, yeah, he's been not my favorite Samoan, but yeah, he's hey man, if you're gonna do the Samoan SWAT team, bring the whole crew. Don't just bring half of them.
And for those that don't know Nap, let them know. Let them know the SWAT team.
Let them know.
Hey man, MLW. That man Juicy, he freaking is. You guys think Mason Rook is crazy and athletic?
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, this man is 10 times bigger than Mason Rook, literally. But you see him doing backflips, moonsaws, all that crazy shit. And he's fast. For a big guy, he's fast. Think of a huge offensive guard or offensive tackle just blowing right through you. So I felt your excitement.
You got a way of words, brother. You got a way of words, brother. So Ruka and Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event. That's for the IC title, right?
Yes, they made that for that. No, they made for the IC. Ooh, 6-woman tag team match.
Oh man, please do not let Jay Cargill and the baddies lose. Please.
No, please. They need to win. Those hotties need to win.
Come on, y'all.
I'm tired of these pale ones winning. We need some color and some flavor with some victories.
Yeah, why does that kind of look like Ricochet?
Wait a minute.
Logan Paul and Austin. Yeah, those are upright where they were. I think it was halftime. Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing the next watch along game, the play-by-play and the call.
Wednesday I'm not
gonna lie, like I hope that whatever they do moving forward, they don't like ruin what they have right now with this Samoan civil war going on. Like if you're gonna keep surprises, keep giving us surprises.
Yo, can you imagine? And I don't mean to take this from Bad Friends podcast, but if there was one Samoan Confederate soldier in the Civil War, and can you imagine? You gotta go at a 375-pound Samoan bulldozer of a soldier, and then when they're like, "What do we love? Racism." Oops.
Damn it, K-Dot, the Spurs blew the lead.
My fear is WWE is going to give away Jade versus Charlotte one-on-one free TV soon. That's a PLE match. Maybe that's for Night of Champions, but man, I wouldn't want to. That's tough for Jade to go overseas with her daughter, staying home. I don't like the whole Night of Champions this year. I would, yeah.
Hoss ain't gonna like that if Juicy showed up. I'll tell you that right now, Nap.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's not. He's gonna probably be throwing a huge fit. He's like, man, what's that fat ass guy doing on my TV screen?
But you know what? To the credit of the WWE, they'll hire them, and they normally get in some shape. They always do. For some reason, WWE, whatever they do, the nutrition program that they put them, they always get in shape. Because Joe Gacy, when he first came in, wasn't really in that great shape, and he got in good shape in NXT and so forth. They all tend to get in some great shape. Look at Gunther.
Oh my God, I'm frozen.
We can see you, but you might be frozen to yourself. But we can see you.
We can see you.
Oh, you are frozen to the other side. To the other side, you're frozen. We see it. Not anymore.
Oh, okay, good.
There you go. You're moving now. Your main event already.
Bro,
don't forget, immediately after the stream, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go right back on for the recap show. So, yeah, I should have just kept it on the one stream, but I just do it for the audio platform. So when we're done with the review, I have to run it on the audio platform afterwards.
You can find them on all digital platforms right now. Find them, man. Find them. Find the Sports Jedi Network. And if you do, I'll give you a balloon. Don't let Uncle Ray catch you.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, Nap! I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You need to catch up on Scary Movie. Since Scary Movie 6 is on the way.
Oh, bro, I never liked none of the scary movies.
Jesus, man.
I was never a fan. I'm sorry. It was just
The comedy ones?
Yeah, I just could never get into it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not fair enough. This son of a bitch.
By the way, this is what Juicy looks like. Just so.
Oh shit. Pause. We hope you're not watching, brother. We
Right
hope you're
there.
not watching.
See, that's Juicy right there.
Oh my.
No, okay.
Yep. They need to bring his.
He looks kind of old though. How old is he?
What? 56?
No.
If he's old, it might not work.
Let me see. No, he's 29 years old.
Oh no, he's plenty. No, bring. It looks old though. Holy shit. Man, life has been rough on Juicy, huh? He ain't that juicy.
Well, TNA, he looked. He didn't have that dark attire. He was the. What's the Rock's character in Moana? That basically how he looked. Now
Yeah, that's yeah. Zach 1192. What's going on, man? Yes, Brock Lesnar's back with some vengeance. Let's go. We needed that. I'm not. No lie. We needed that.
You know what else we need, man? We need. Man, I'm lost. It's already to a point where Jacob Fatu is gonna have to get some kind of help. He can't be getting his ass beat like this, and it just can't be him and Royce Keys.
It's gonna to me. I think it's gonna be Tongaloa. No, Tonga. No, the other one, the Gremlin.
Yeah, Talatonga. Yeah. Oh, Tamatonga. Oh shit. Yeah. Now imagine those two motherfuckers coming at you. Oh hell nah. Shit, let me drop to my knees right now. I'll save you the energy.
Oh, this man was actually backstage a couple of times with Jacob Fatu. Okay.
Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Bro, Haas is gonna flip when he's gonna be like, oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. But then
I think Haas doesn't get mad. No, Haas doesn't get mad that he's the big guy. Nap. If you're a big guy, you gotta look the part, intimidating. You don't want to look like you don't look like you were rallying in Minnesota against a nice, protest
this
with
guy,
purple hair. You got to look like you're going to be menacing.
K-Dot, doesn't this guy look intimidating?
Yeah, put it up there. Put it up on the. Let me add that. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the stage.
How do I add it to the stage?
I got it.
Listen, brother.
Yeah.
Any man of that stature who's willing to keep that shirt off is intimidated. This is why I said, look at my titties, man. Call me what you want. Criticize my body, because look at that, man. Makes you feel good to be a little husky. Hanale. Hanalu.
By the way, what I like about him too is that he's not afraid to rep.
My shirt size is a medium husky.
But you know what the problem will be with that Nap God? When you have the Dukes on their platform going to be complaining more Samoans. You know those Dukes are going to be complaining and bitching. There's more Samoans. We don't need it. Who asked for this?
Who asked for this, brother?
Bring Haku. Oh yeah, Haku too. Yeah, Haku. Yeah. Would
you rather bring Haku? I I got you, Nap. Would you rather bring Haku or would you rather bring Meng?
Meng was more of a terrifying. It's the same person, but in he was presented more stronger in WCW.
I don't think he knew that. I don't think he knew that.
Oh, my bad.
I just knew Haku. But
yeah, see, you would have been like, huh, Meng. But I would have probably seen him typing and shit, you know. But
hey, man, I'll admit when I don't know. Thinking like, huh. But
but Haku, who do you say? You said Meng. You said you would, because Meng obviously was WCW. He was crazy there, but I think the Haku stories of WWF. That's the dude you want to bring in. That motherfucker right there.
Here's the thing, right?
King Haku.
If they do a stable for Jacob Fatu, and it's like, bro, they gotta have like a muscle guy, not like just a Haas. If it's not Haas. If it's not what was this? Keys? Guy, Royce Keys. If it's not Royce Keys, right? I want it to be like I've been saying, Juicy, because he's been like, you guys seen, he's a big guy. He also is terrifying when he throws himself off the ropes. I mean, people don't realize, like, if you watch MLW, you would know how insane, and you know, if you watch him overall, you would know how insane he is.
Let me ask this: is he a better wrestler than Camacho, aka the one that just got released, the other Tonga?
Oh yeah.
If he's a better wrestler, I'm all for it. You know, better than JC Mateo. I didn't like JC Mateo. To me, he felt like a pony out there.
He can do more things than what JC can do.
Yeah.
So
even when he came out for the Forbidden Door for All Elite Wrestling in New Japan, I wasn't feeling JC Mateo. I thought he was a roly-poly. I don't know.
JC Mateo's all right, but the one thing I like about Juicy is he has personality. He has more personality than character. Like,
you know what? Anything could happen when the solo Tonga Tama for the tribal. Anything could happen with that tribal combat. It's Samoan, so it isn't there. Anything could happen, but don't expect what happened to.
If you wanna put someone that's crazy, then Zilla, him, and Fatu, that's a perfect crazy combo. So
I kind of would like to see that, but again, will the Dukes complain about it?
Probably,
because they're gonna complain. Who asked for this? No one asked for this. Why are we getting more Samoans on this roster? Like we're gonna need a Bloodline storyline. They're already bitching about the Bloodline storyline being so fucking boring to them, which I find it so completely wrong. That's just engagement farming.
If they want to keep complaining, you know, that's gonna be their problem, because at the end of the day, no one's gonna stop doing something that's giving them fucking money. That's just how it is.
Bro, that's the highest rating segments when Roman's on the company.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So there's no point to even for anyone to debate that. If it's making you money, it's going to keep happening. If people are still tuning in and they're wondering what's happening next, then it's going to keep happening. The Spurs took the lead, up 3. Sorry, I'm watching the game too, so I'm like,
no, that's a good update for people that are in doing a little double back and forth there. As they went on a break.
I will say this though, Jalen Williams definitely has been carving up the Spurs. They need to contain him.
Hey, yo, whose music is that?
That's the music from the StreamYard that I got in the background.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, that is. See, we needed more music like that in the background. We was just getting real thuggish in our side. On our side, it was just like, yo, it's dark.
And that's safe. That's safe for YouTube play. That I know it sounds generic, but it's just because that's the safest that they could give me. Yeah.
I'm vibing behind the scenes because I'm like, okay, what is this? Oh, okay, what's going on here? Usually we're playing some slow shit, so yeah, I like that. Nice change of pace. Shout out to WeBJ, shout out to DWE TV and PGH Chris and House.
Oh, he said he's going to join us for the review portion of the show, which is cool.
All right, so remember, y'all.
Pistons got eliminated. So I got no dog in the fight right now.
Damn. That look, man. You already know that it seemed like a script, right? Because they already had the commercial out there. Already said.
Someone leaked the commercial of the Cavs and Knicks. Like,
well, it wasn't that it was leaked. They played that shit on
They
TV.
they do both. They already have them ready. They just ready whichever one they just plug and play.
And they
do both. Yeah. No, they have them both. They do one for the Knicks, and yeah, they already have it done made, and I'm pretty sure they had it went for, yeah. Even if the Knicks would have not swept the 76ers, they probably had 76ers and Cavaliers, 76ers and Pistons. They always have that. They prepare ahead.
Man, hey, but they were there though, man. Pistons were there, so.
I know how they were joking around. One guy wants to take credit, like he's the reason why everything's happening. The Knicks and the Cavaliers, because now it's Danhausen versus the Miz. Like, come on, dude.
By the way,
I know exactly.
By the way, the MVP.
Yeah, we try to. Yeah, come on, dude. Come on.
The MVP has 7 points in 26 minutes. Your runner-up, well, should have been your runner-up, has 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists.
I know exactly.
No, the runner-up doesn't play until tomorrow.
No, I'm talking about Wemby.
That's not the runner-up.
No, I mean it's not
Jokic was.
No, that's the wrong person. Y'all got to put some respect on my captain.
Wait, Brunson wasn't up there.
Brunson should have been.
Nah, he was well, no, he's talking about the top three because the top three was who? It was SGA, Jokic,
Wemby.
and then it was Wemby.
Yeah.
Look at that disrespect at the NBA. Look at that bias.
Brock saved.
I can see why he's pissed. He said the dude taking credit for that shit, for the unbreaking of the curse, and yeah, it's like, I don't blame you one bit. That's your Knicks community, man. That's wild, man. Hey, but shout out to y'all though, man, because Ben Stiller seemed like he's really he's a real fan.
Yeah, he's a real fan. The one they got to get out. Danhausen got to get him the hell out of the Knicks locker room, the sidelines. Is fucking Spike Lee. That motherfucker's a jinx. I'm sorry, I'm a Knicks fan, but that motherfucker's a jinx, man. Oh, he starts. I mean, meanwhile, he riles up, bro. I seen him Rolling, Miller, Halliburton. Yo, I just need him to shut the fuck up in the corner. Put him in the luxury box up there. He's a jinx, bro. Oh, he pisses me off.
Dylan Harper. I'm not gonna lie, Keldon Johnson, stop shooting, bro.
But Ben Stiller's a good luck. Ben Stiller's nice. Fat Joe's a big fucking Knicks fan. He's always there.
Yeah,
Biddy.
another one.
Yeah, but Fat Joe is one of the real ones. Tracy Morgan.
Bro, Tracy literally will die for his Knicks. Like, literally, like. Bro almost died on the court side that one time.
I know. Yeah, he heard all over camera on TV.
Yeah, no, like it's.
I remember that.
He was like, I'm not going home till I see the Knicks win.
Give me an IV and put me in there, coach. There you go. Tell Spike to do the right thing. Yeah, not to show up and get to stay out of the garden.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Ben Stiller, he needs to stop doing those weird ass his own soda, whatever.
Wow, they're delicious. I tried them. I tried them at Target. They're good.
Bro, Ben Stiller goes on, but Ben Stiller's be going on some people's podcasts. I got to give him credit. I got to give him a lot of respect. He don't have to, and he be going to a lot of different Knicks podcasters, friends that we shared a little bit there. But yeah, I got to give Ben Stiller a lot of freaking props. He does. It doesn't matter how many subscribers. He just does it for the love of the freaking team.
Look, for you, Nap. That'll be like DJ Khaled showing up to your podcast, Miami. Just showing up to your podcast. That's what it'll be like. Hey, not for you. You may not like it, but other people around you be like, "Oh shit!"
And another one. There goes another one. And another one.
Oh.
Yeah. All I know is that
You're gonna Rick
Bro,
Ross.
him in those white side days, man. I swear, half the time I was like, bro, if you don't sit your fat ass down and stop freaking trying to coach, because you don't know what the hell, like, it's the only thing. But hey,
Oh, got it.
yeah, bro. I
Why
used
is
to,
he selling? He's still selling that knee now. Oh.
bro. When I mean, he goes to every Heat game, but like, oh my god, this man, so annoying.
There it is. Let's see. 1, 2, kick out.
Yo, coño, really? Because it's Austin Theory. What's the difference between his foot to your face to the ground and while you do it to someone else?
Oh, did you guys see Shams reacting? He looked pissed when she was like, "Oh, now he's back from brunch."
I heard the NBA might put a penalty or might pull Shams' credentials a little bit because of leaking the NBA All-Star MVP results, bro.
I mean,
Because Amazon paid for that for a review show at 8:00 at night, and he ended up putting that 12 hours on ahead.
Oh yeah, they was pissed.
They were pissed. That's the problem with this with X. Everybody wants to be the first to put it out, bro. Relax. It's gonna get everyone's gonna talk about it. If you got enough traction, you're gonna get people talking about it. Just wait. What's the rush? I'm gonna be the first one to spoil everything for everyone else.
by the way, shout out to Wemby playing the way I want him to play. 0 threes and all non-stop banging and banging in the paint, getting to the hole, scoring. That's just how you do it.
How many points you got?
He will now have 18 points if he hits this free throw. Oh, no, he missed the free throw. Oh, my God.
Alabama slam. No pedigree.
No pedigree.
It's over.
Oh.
Don't foul.
There you go, the beat down. Let's see if Braun show up, and let's see if the street.
Let's see who's going to help him. Yeah, the Street Profits. They just need to come out. They don't need to play the music. I hate when they play the music.
Bro, Devin Vassell, why would you shoot that? Oh, no.
Oh, here we go. Here's Braun.
Oh,
no, here's Dawkins.
Dawkins.
There you go, Angelo Dawkins. Let's go.
Ooh.
Look at that right hand punching him. Look at him. Look at him looking like Sugar Ray Robinson out there throwing punches.
When Bronson Reed returns, this has to lead to Buddy Murphy return.
I heard he's going to TNA. I heard a little bit of a rumbling. I don't know how true that is. I don't take it. I take it with a major grain of salt. But take it with a major grain of salt. Here's Taz. But you know what? The main sense will be going back to the WWE because of Rhea.
Oh yeah, he definitely knows how to play the game, for sure.
There we go. Ooh. Montez ready to fly over the post with the Leon Slater.
Oh.
See, Montez should have been on DC. This is creative fault. If creative would have had the Street Profits on television doing this, he would not be doing that to Bianca at home, and she would be wrestling.
Oh shit.
Wemby.
Oh, here's Braun.
Duncan. Wemby.
Braun breaker.
Duncan. Ooh.
Braun, look at this. Braun now. Oh. Turn around, Braun, turn around. Oh, Braun's next. I think he's going to F5 him.
Raked his eyes.
Bro, I hope we get Braun versus Brock. I want to see that later in the future.
Well, I mean, if he,
Oh, speared.
We don't know at the moment if Brock is going to just come back for the SummerSlam or he's going to come back, like full.
Let me ask you this, Snap God. You got the Saudi Arabians that throw money everywhere for that WrestleMania. You don't think you're going to get that payday, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, or he'll get banned from the Summerfest. Sorry.
No, that can also happen. It is,
Summer Jam, 92, 97.1,
I
97.
can't believe Jeremy Piven fucked that up. Botched that so bad.
Oh my god.
You'll be banned from Summerfest.
Summerfest.
Jeremy Pitt, isn't that the guy that got RKO'd by Randy Orton years ago?
Uh-oh.
I don't even remember, did he? I know he was on Entourage and Seinfeld.
Wait, who was that guy that paid people to whoop his ass and then he
Whoa.
Jesse, right?
It was it him, bro? That
In Chicago?
he was like, I owe you.
Yeah, the Jesse. I forgot his last name. His name was Jesse something.
He was like, if you're good.
Uh-huh.
Yo, Charles
He was from
Barkley,
that show from on Fox that was like the ripoff to Power.
I think it was, bro. All I know is that Charles Barkley's
Jesse Smollett.
Smollett. There you go.
If you do the crime, don't use a check. Oh man.
Who do I make this to the pay to the order of who?
You ready? Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it.
Wemby has 21 points, 13 rebounds, block. Oh, here he goes again. Yes, that's right, Wemby. Get in the post. They can't stop you.
All right. The trademark, and it looks like it's going to end. Let me see if it ends fully here with Braun Breaker just destroy Rollins, but saved by the officials from not getting the step to take him out. Who's that guy who faked this crime on himself? Yeah, Jesse Smollett.
Yeah.
Is Braun going back for more? No, they're going to go off the air. Let me see. This program contains placement. What the hell was all this commercial? Let me see. No, they're off the air. So they're done. And they're off the air. Let's get this going. All right, let me say goodbye here to people on the stream.
Adios. Gracias, Big Luther.
All right, so we'll take a 30 minute, around 30 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute break, and we'll go on the next stream.
That's fine with me. We got some.
I'm gonna. Well, you know what? We're gonna say goodbye here. Let me just run the outro. You guys were wonderful. You guys were awesome. Thank you for the watch along. Thank you for the first hour of the company on my solo. I know. You guys were great. But don't forget, this is the Smoking Session podcast, teaming up with the Sports Jedi Network with lighters and lifesavers. Let's go. We appreciate it. So we'll see you next time here on the Watch Along. Rams fan, we hope. Thank you. You've been phenomenal. I hope we get to see you. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. We're going to do a review show on the same channel in about, for a little bit, 20 minutes, maybe less. We're going to get a little reset, get our wits together, and we're going to go right into it. So thank you, guys. We'll see you in a couple minutes.
Stay oiled up, yo. Stay oiled up.
There you go. And fresh, clean with Dude One.